Tessa,
I'm already doing that.
there is more that needs to be done. Now I need you on board to help me with this. Because I can't think of anybody else but you.
Okay, well, you haven't told me even what this is, so I don't...
Ah, I thought you'd never ask.
Oh, God.
Aegis. That is the name.
Aegis?
I want you to help me with Aegis. I want you to be on board.
Okay. What's that?
It's an entity made to protect civilian and the civilian laws and duties that surrounds it. The legislation of a government branch in that government that also will be focused on helping the laws of Los Santos and making sure that we build a better city for everyone. Aegis is the future. It is a shield that every civilian in Los Santos needs, but doesn't have. Without Aegis, this city will fall apart, and corruption will continue to seed and overcloud anything we do. But with Aegis, we can pierce through that dark cloud and allow the ray of sunshine to hit Los Santos like it's never hit.
Dad, I'm not gonna join a cult.
It's not a cult. It's a government entity. It's a
It
branch.
sounds like a cult.
If you read the legislation about it, you'll know more exactly what I'm talking about.
There's legislation?
Correct. Pull up your MDW.
Oh, Lord.
A month ago, Alan Crane came up with the Aegis Authorization Act.
Okay, so who's the chairman?
It's Tim Collins. I'm
Who?
one of the board directors, along with Eve Summers.
Okay.
Tessa, you trust me?
I trust you, Dad. I just
Have I ever
worry
seen you
that
in
you're
a
being
row?
had right now.
No. See, that's what people want to believe. But I see the benefit in this for us, and is it for them? And I have others on board who understand what we're getting ourselves into. And I'm not going to act like a donkey trying to chase down a carrot. That's not what age is about. Because actions will be taken, changes will take place, and there will be a difference in the city. Now,
So it's a private company.
Right now. It's not really a private company. It's more of an entity within the branches of Los Santos that helps right now with regulation of storefronts, for example. The storefronts is just the tip of the iceberg. It goes way deeper than that to help protect the civilians of Los Santos, to enact and pursue any civil actions needed, legally speaking. Also, it'll be made up of civilians and PD members who have the best the best interest in heart of the city.
So, I don't understand what it even is.
Well, I mean, let me pull up my notes. Maybe I can explain to you better by just reading them.
Is it gonna be like FIB? Or is it gonna be like...
Correct. Correct. So AEGIS is taking place of FIB, basically. But instead of focusing on investigations involving, I don't know, a homicide, we focus on the day-to-day things that we need to do for civilians, or we focus on enacting rules and laws and regulation for businesses, things like that. That's where it starts. But obviously, you can go deeper than that.
Why do we need a separate entity to just do our job?
Because the PD can't cover all these bases. We have so much to worry about that having a separate group of people that can focus on it is important. Because a lot of times these calls, these regulations, laws that needs to be enforced and attacked are being ignored due to the fact that there's nobody to do them, or the person who's supposed to do them is juggling multiple different hats. Listen, the way it works is pretty simple. Let's say you say yes to this, right? Then you join the task force, and this task force is going to be people working underneath you. It could be civilians that you could hire yourself, Tessa. You can trust to do the right thing and help protect the city without needing to worry about having a badge. I'm just telling you, Tessa, I wouldn't come to you with something like that unless I'm serious about it. And I wouldn't come to you knowing that you want to make an impact right away. You are needed in this. And I truly believe in that.
Okay. Can I think about it?
Of course.
I have a lot of hats that I'm currently juggling.
I understand. Well, like I said,
Tessa has a really hard time relinquishing any kind of control to anyone.
keep going.
So that's honestly going to be a very hard sell for her because Tessa does things on her own. She abandoned IA, she abandoned the other iteration of IA. She does everything on her own, and she has results to show for it. And the other times that she's trusted people and left things to other people, she's been completely let down. In a horrible way. Every single time.
And I'm worried he might pull a gun.
Alright, can I get a unit back into front of observatory with Annie?
So she's not just gonna let that be something that she completely is like, oh yeah, I'll trust you. Because Baas was one of them. Also, hearing the name Eve Summers really kind of upset Tessa as well, because she knows Eve's been involved in a lot of stuff, government-wise. But she also knows who Eve hangs out with, like all the guild people, all those people that, you know, do a lot of things that she knows Eve knows about some of that. There's no way that Eve doesn't. Tessa has the unique perspective of being a civilian in the city, alongside some pretty powerful people. And she doesn't think that there's a chance in the world that Eve is not privy to a lot of that information.
Can we get one officer dedicated to make sure
Yeah, Tessa loves the guild, but she knows they're
and photograph.
really not good people.
Come with you, Baas, to come.
And would she trust them with government stuff? No. Heck no.
Yep, I'll do it.
Not even close.
I got a card.
That's a different kind of trust.
Bonbon does have pretty weak vitals, so if we can get EMS in here ASAP, that'd be great.
Confirm, I'm almost done with Sweets. I'll be over in a moment as soon as you're code 4.
Yeah, they killed Peach Ingle, and Tessa was involved in that investigation. Heavily.
Tessa, status check. You still okay?
Yes, I'm just sitting here.
Okay, good.
Good shot, Sweet.
So Tessa she's got reservations about it all because, the main thing is Tessa has everything at her disposal to go after people who are doing things. She has her own investigations. She's got her own stuff going on. And she's not afraid to pursue officers that are doing stuff wrong. She's not afraid to pursue civilians who are doing stuff wrong. The
Where did my car even
factor that she operates on is evidence. If there is no evidence, Tessa's not going to pursue it.
Fair enough. All right,
So
just to give
she's
people on the scene a quick rundown, because I know you weren't
careful
here when it happened.
about
I was
everything
meeting with
that
the
she's
clowns.
getting
They said they
into,
had
and
evidence in a case. They obviously
she's
lost
honest
their
with
lives
people.
to get me here.
She
While I was talking
gives
to them, Pockets
legal advice
was the
where
only
she
clown still
may not
standing.
need
Placed
to.
a bomb on my cruiser. Sweets was watching me and saw it happen, alerted me, so I didn't get in the car. And then once they realized I knew what was going on, they took out guns and tried to get me in the car to start. And then we
You know,
got
she's
shot,
gotten
they
cops
went down,
pretty much fired,
that's where we're at.
based on her investigations, and she didn't need some other
All three of
entity
them
to
are,
help her.
obviously accomplices to this crime.
She had everything she needed. She's not sure if it's some kind of replacement for IA or something. If it's something maybe we could use to teach officers to prosecute other officers, that might be something, but again, that's something that Tessa could do just as a cop.
Pockets is fine.
So why would she need another entity to help her with that when she can already do that on her own? You know what I mean? I'm not Tessa's very cynical